What is going on, Sagittarius? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, my love. So, guys, let's see what is going on with you guys. The last reading I did for you, it was a bit heavy. Okay, I was grieving. I apologize, my loves. But yes, I have been in much better spirits. All right, so let's get an update from them, guys. So, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope October treated you guys well. All right, guys, let's jump into this. So, guys, keep in mind, this could be your energy that I'm picking up on, or the energy of someone or something around you. And just a disclaimer, Sag, that I will never ever contact you guys for a reading. If someone does, it is a scammer pretending to be me. So please be careful, guys, and do not get got. If you guys ever need a personal reading, the only way to get it is through my website, which you can find below in the description. All right. All right, my loves. So let's see Sagittarius, past, present, and future. All placements. Let's see what is going on. All right. Spirit, can you please show me the energy around Sagittarius? Guys, I had someone over the other day and they were like, so when you say spirit, like what do you mean? Like what spirit are you talking to? I'm like, Holy Spirit, spirit, like ancestors, like spirit guides. And they're like, but they were like weirded out because they're not into tarot. So guys, tell me how my front door, it's next to my office door, and I have to fix the latch on it because there's this it's like a sliding, not a sliding door, but it's a screen door. But the latch isn't working, so it doesn't latch shut. So if it's windy, it goes back and forth. So this person had just asked me about it, and they're like, they don't know much about tarot and stuff. They're being like, they're tiptoeing around it. Guys, tell me how it's mad windy, and the front door, it starts swinging open and close. And they think it was my office door right after they asked me, like, who is spirit? Guys, I almost pissed myself. They're like, Lisette, your office door. And like, I walk over to the office. I'm like, what the fuck? And it's just the outside door. But guys, like, they nearly shit their pants. That shit was so. I was crying. I was fucking crying. I'm like, yo, you're really scared of what I do? That's wild. That's wild. All right, my love. So let's get into this. Spirit has these cards thinking. There we go. Boom. So, guys, your first card from the past, we have the King of Cups reversed. Okay. So, for some of you, you could have been dealing with the Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, but with this King of Cups reverse energy, this is a liar, a cheater, a manipulator. Okay. This could be a gaslighter too, someone that, will really fuck with your emotions. We have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. So that's letting go of something that you guys have had in your life for a long time. For some of you, this could be something you wanted in your life for a long time. But with the Six of Pentacles reversed, there is just too much imbalance here, Sagittarius. All right. I feel like something was just depleting you way too much. So you're like, look, this is not the path for me. I feel like you guys witnessed something really unfortunate happening here. Okay. We have the Two of Cups, the Temperance card reverse, and the Nine of Swords. So there's something or someone that was very closely tied to you, but your spirit just didn't resonate with it anymore, guys. And like, I feel like the thought of this person, place, or thing, I just feel like it caused you anxiety. Okay. All right. King of Cups reversed. Why is this here? And hello to everyone who's here live. What's up, guys? If you guys are new, welcome to the channel. All right. Make sure you guys subscribe, turn on those notifications, and hit that thumbs up. King of Cups reversed. Why are you here? What's going on? We have the Five of Swords reversed. So yeah, you saw how messed up something was, and you're like, nope, I'm not dealing with this. I don't want the bullshit. I don't want to fight. I don't want to struggle. I don't want none of that. Okay. You saw how corrupt something was. You saw that you couldn't trust something. And we have the Temperance card reversed. Your spirit felt very uneasy around this, so you guys knew that you had to remove yourself. All right. We have the Seven of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles reversed, Six of Wands reversed. And there's this sense of just waiting to find balance. All right. There's something here that was not successful, and like you're being patient as you find balance in your life after getting rid of this thing. All right. Now we have the Emperor reversed, the Moon card reversed, and the Star card. All right. So there's something here that you realize, like some sort of truth came out, and you realized, like there's something that just made you switch into a more authentic mode. And it's not to say that you were fake. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that something happened where something clicked for you and it made you reevaluate everything. Is this the job I want? Is this the lover I want? Is this the type of friends I want? Like, am I happy? And if I'm not, then what do I need to do to change that? Like, you guys took action. All right. You were healing through some sort of heartbreak, but it pushed you to take action. All right. If any of you were being stagnant or not doing the right thing, okay, or feeling bad for yourself, anything like that, that was something that was put in the past after this shit went down. All right. You guys decided to turn your back on something and expand. All right. So we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Spirit, why is this Ace of Pentacles reversed here? We have the Six of Swords. Yeah, it was tough for you guys to let this go. It was. This was not easy to drop for you guys at all. Okay, the Sun card. But again, blessings come in. So, like, this is definitely a catch-22 situation. All right. Well, not even. It's not like a damned if you do, damned if you don't, because, you know, this is kind of like a damned if it doesn't happen, you know, something's not happening. But a blessing comes in, guys. Like, there's something here that Spirit has in store for you after experiencing this. But one thing you guys know is that you don't want to manifest on this thing anymore. Okay. You were not finding balance there. Six of Pentacles reversed. Why is this here? King of Wands reversed and the Oneness card. The Chariot reversed, the Eight of Pentacles reversed, the Four of Pentacles reversed. I'm going to be honest, guys. All right. I feel like some of you got to a point where everything just felt out of control. It felt like chaos. I feel like you guys were looking at something like, when is this going to make sense? When is this going to give? Like, when is something going to give? Okay. And there's a lot that you had to stop putting effort into. There's a lot that you had to protect yourself from. But you yourself, you're realizing that there is just so much chaos and so much bullshit around you. There's people around you couldn't trust, or maybe you were sad and depressed. Maybe someone around you was sad and depressed. All right. But there's something you're choosing not to accept anymore. You're letting go of something heavy. All right. And for a lot of you, like, I feel like a lot of you with this present moment reversed, you just didn't feel like yourself. Some of you, you could have been physically present somewhere, but like your mind was 1,000 miles away. All right. So I'm feeling like this was like, this could have felt like a midlife crisis, a quarter life crisis, however old you are, you know, take it. But there's something that really brought you out of character, but it's kind of like the energy of losing yourself to find yourself again. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Yes, this was a lot of chaos, but whether you saw it initially or not, Sagittarius, with this Oneness card, going through this experience helped you to become whole, helped you to get on the right track. All right. So present moment, let's see what's going on here. The devil reversed. All right. There's toxic things that you guys are coming out of. All right. You're not dancing with the devil anymore. Whether that was a person, place, or thing. All right. The moon card reversed. This is like the first morning after a dark night of the soul. Okay. You guys ever seen a movie, or maybe you've experienced this in real life, of somebody going through a storm, a crazy ass hurricane, like you see people all day and all night fighting and fighting and fighting to survive. And then like the next morning, you know, the light comes into the window and you hear the birds chirping, and yeah, somebody's fucking washing machine could be like, on top of the barn or some shit. But like it's like, oh shit, I made it. And you hear the birds and shit, and like everyone's like slowly like coming out of their homes, and it's like, okay, like it's over, we survived. That's what I feel like this was for you. Like, yeah, everything was a fucking mess. Yeah, you looked out, and the washing machine was on the barn, the cow was chilling with the I don't know, with the horses, like I don't know. Okay, everything was just out of sorts, but you got through it, and you woke up that morning, and it's like, okay, I got through the storm, now let's start. All right. April, that's crazy. We have the Six of Wands reversed. Like, a lot clicked for you. A lot clicked for you. I think that a lot of you had like this aha moment. Like, if there was anything in your life that wasn't working, I think that in a particular moment, everything just clicked as to why it wasn't working, or what had to be changed, or what had to be readjusted. Okay. The Hierophant, you guys needed to go through that. Y'all needed to go through that so that you can have this new life. Spirit put you through that so that you can be more in alignment, so that you can have more discernment. Okay. Because, guys, there was something that was like draining you. I feel like there was energies, people, things around you that felt entitled to you. All right. For those Sagittarians that were in the shadow aspect of this, maybe there was things that you felt entitled to that weren't good for you. All right. There's two sides to each story here. Spirit, why is the Devil card reversed? Spirit, why is this Devil reversed? We have the Page of Swords reversed and the Eight of Swords. So you guys got rid of something toxic. Just because you got rid of it doesn't mean you're going to forget the bullshit that came from this. All right. If someone's talking shit, if someone was doing the most, like, you guys are thinking about that. All right. If there was something in your life that realistically you realized you weren't looking at it the right way, or you didn't have the right perspective, that's something that was recurring in your mind. Like, fuck. All right. So take it the way that it resonates, guys. But yeah, all this pain, guys, that you went through, all this, uh, feelings that you didn't want to feel, this is, something that got you to focus on something that you're really, really desiring. All right. Spirit wants you to be patient. Not all is lost here. With the Five of Pentacles, you guys are recovering from anything that you felt you lost, anything that you guys feel like you were lacking in, that's being replenished. All right. But whether this was you or someone around you, somebody was really acting in a way that was self-sabotage. Like, somebody was bringing a lot of shit to themselves. All right. So this could have been you witnessing somebody else do this, or this could have been you actually doing this. All right. So, guys, the center card, the central energy, we have the Moon card reversed. This is what all the cards tie into. All right. So why is this Moon card reversed so important? Again, this is like waking up after that dark night of the soul. Alma, thank you. And yes, we are in the new home. I appreciate you. I was upset, guys, because there's this guy I follow on Instagram, Jackson something. He's a dancer. And he just posted that he was homeless. He posted in his car. He was like day 3 of homelessness, something along those lines. And I'm just like, yo, what is going on in this world? Like, that's why, that's my reminder to stay humble. All right, guys, we can have it all in one moment. We can look like we have it all together, and you can lose it all. Like, I don't care who you are. All right, I lost my home at making 6 figures. It doesn't matter. Like, shit happens, man. Like, and that's why I can't judge anybody, because even if someone's set up so nice, it could be them the next day. Right? You never know who it could be. So just random. I pray he finds something. I really, really do. If I had the money, I'd put him up. All right, so we have the moon card reversed. So again, why is this here? We have the Hermit card reversed. Eight of Pentacles reversed. So y'all got some sort of truth that you were like, what the? Yeah, like, this ain't gonna work. But y'all really saw the truth in something. Like, y'all really saw the truth in something. Okay. Why do I have a feeling someone overpromised something? For some of you guys, maybe this was in work. It could have been something like, oh, yeah, everybody in our company gets hired from within. So you just got to work your way up. And then, like, you keep getting an excuse, and, like, they're never going to put you in the position that you want. All right. Or if this is like with life, um, I just feel like somebody was going towards something that they felt was going to be so abundant, but something about it was so problematic at the end. And it caused a loss, and it caused someone to, like, really just boss up and really get more serious about what they were doing. All right. The Six of Wands reverse. It's like someone promised gold, and it was, you know, it was rust, like, covered by freaking, I don't know, gold paint. We have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Two of Cups. So I feel like there was someone or something closely tied to you guys, but, like, you feel like something was not a success. But again, there's something about this pain that makes you do something way more authentically. And again, not to say that there was any inauthenticity before, but it's kind of like when something big happens and it reminds you how fragile life is. And it reminds you, oh shit, what am I doing? I've been distracted, or I haven't been putting, my efforts, or I haven't been allocating my efforts into the correct thing. Okay. So moving forward into the future, what is going on here? Ace of Cups, beautiful Sagittarius. There's this new, emotionally fulfilling new beginning that you guys are going towards. We have the Three of Pentacles reversed, the Lover's card reversed, Seven of Swords reversed, Knight of Cups reversed, Queen of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Cups reversed. I feel like there's something or someone that you guys had so much love for. All right. But I feel like it wasn't reciprocated, or somebody was just playing too many games, and you guys are just like, I need to walk away. All right. So what is this Ace of Cups about moving into the future? Synchronicity reversed. Love wasn't enough in the situation. loving something or having passion for it, sometimes that's not enough. All right. There's someone here or something that you guys had a lot of love for, but something just wasn't adding up. I feel like this was causing you a lot of anxiety. All right. Yeah. This didn't tap you into your higher self. All right. There's something that just needed to be cut off. All right. Three of Pentacles reversed. Let's see why this is here. Ten of Cups reversed. Yeah. You guys are extremely unhappy that something didn't work out. Like there's something or someone that you just didn't see eye to eye with. There's something you just stopped building on. Ace of Wands reversed, the Star card. This is something that I feel like you guys really wanted. All right. For some of you, you're letting go of something you really wanted. For others of you, what you really wanted was to let go. All right. With that Star card there was some sort of wish fulfillment here, or something that you wanted it to be fulfilled and it didn't happen. The Two of Pentacles reversed, the Empress card reversed, Knight of Cups reversed. Yeah, Sag, you guys couldn't trust this energy. You guys got balanced by letting go of something. Okay. So the Seven of Swords reversed, the Lover's card, this is like finding out something about someone or something that you really love, something that you're really close to. We have the High Priestess. And guys, the thing is, what you found out was something that you low-key knew all along. All right? You're just getting like proof of something, or someone's getting proof of something, the Ten of Swords. All right? Guys, this is a time where I want you to trust your intuition more than ever. All right? Let's say you're dating someone and they say, hey, babe, heading out to my mom's, and your heart fucking sinks. Your heart is sinking for a fucking reason. They're not going to their mom's. All right? This is a time where you guys really, really want to listen to that gut feeling. Okay? Even if someone's calling you crazy, even if you don't necessarily get an explanation, sometimes, guys, you're not going to get proof. But a feeling is enough. Okay? A feeling is enough. And you guys have been through enough to know if someone's bullshitting you or not. Okay? Because you guys are realizing, the burden that was truly tied to someone or to something. Okay. So, guys, let's get into the oracle part and then we'll talk our shit. All right. But yeah, guys, if this is resonating with you so far, there are links in the description below to donate, as well as my Amazon wish list. If you guys want to surprise me, bless the home. Okay. And if you guys need a personal reading, you guys can get that through my website below in the description, highvibrationswithliz.com. All right. So, guys, I got a new Oracle deck in the mail by the deck creator. So I'm really excited. I'm going to use these today. All right. But let's start over here. Where's the deck I want to use? Boom. We have trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Humor. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. Happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path, and perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. I want you guys to know that there are negative cards in here. All right. Guys, something so heavy happened that how can you not look at the light of life. Okay, guys, I think something, bear with me for a moment, but like I feel like something so heavy happened that how can you not laugh? You guys ever find out something so crazy? Like you find out the most fucked up news and you just start laughing. Like, yeah, you should be so upset in that moment, but you just start laughing. You're like, God, seriously? Seriously. And it's like, yo, like if I don't laugh in this moment, I might kill somebody. But let me just laugh. You know what I'm saying? Guys, there's something that it has struck you. It has woken you up. It has shaken the shit out of you. Where now you're looking at life with more of a purpose. You're paying attention to the little things. You're finding the humor and the beauty and the things that maybe you haven't seen before. DMH, thank you for the 5, sweetie. And guys, there's something that it's just triggering you to really move forward with your dream and do what you want to do and persevere. All right? So let's break these cards down and let's see why these cards are coming up. So we're going to start with trust over here. Well, let's go back to the deck. No, I picked up this deck. Spirit wanted me to use this deck. We'll use this deck. All right, so trust. Why is this card trust here for you, Sagittarius? Ten of Swords. Wow. Ten of Swords and trust are completely opposite. All right. One is betrayal. The other, is trust. We have the 5 of Cups, 6 of Swords reversed. 5 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles reversed. A heavy betrayal or some sort of harsh or heavy ending, guys. It's taught you what sort of conflicts, what sort of people, what sort of energies to protect yourself from. Because of something that you went through, you can trust yourself moving forward. For example, all right, I don't wish this on my worst enemy, and I don't have enemies, so I don't even wish it on nobody. But say, for example, you're in a relationship or you've been in a relationship like with a narcissist who's abusive. The first time around, you're not going to see it coming. All right? Because what is the beginning of a relationship like with a narcissist? It is the kindest, most thoughtful fucking person on the fucking planet. You're going to wonder, how the hell can you make me this happy? How the hell can you know so much? And they make you fall so fucking deeply in love. And that moment, that second that they know they got you, here comes the bullshit. Here comes the abuse. Here comes the putting down. All right? Here comes all the shit that they're about to do to you. If it's your first time dealing with a narcissist, that shit is going to hit you hard. But let's say you've been in a relationship like that. Let's say you were in that relationship for a while, or it was just a very traumatic and heavy relationship. Moving forward in life, you should be able to spot out narcissists easier. Okay? I told you guys in a reading a long time ago that when I was 18, I was in a very abusive relationship, and my son was a product of it. And I was so angry, and I hated life, and I was so angry with God, and I hated myself for getting tricked into it. And I thought that it's the worst thing that could ever happen to me. But because I dealt with something so heavy at such a young age, and because God gave me that discernment at such a young age, I have been able to avoid so much crazy shit. I'm not saying my life was perfect after that. No, the fuck it wasn't. I still found a few bad apples, but something to that extent, Like, I'll write a book about it. Like, it's going to be the equivalent to A Child Called It, but in a relationship. Like, that's how bad it was. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying with the situation. You saw something, you experienced it, you're going to know the signs. You're going to be able to smell it 1,000 miles away. All right? So, guys, you can trust yourself because you've been through it and you know what to look out for. You know the warning signs, okay? And yes, he was. He was definitely a product of love. My son is the best thing that ever happened to me. If it wasn't for my son, guys, I would be a broke ass bitch somewhere doing absolutely nothing with my life. Like, I would not have my own anything. I would not, I don't see myself living on my, like, I wouldn't have, you know, when you have a kid, you have no choice. You have to make it. So I'm very glad I had my son. Best thing that ever happened. But the relationship I went through, whew, I don't wish that on nobody. All right, so we have humor. We have humor. So why is this here? Wow, Queen of Cups reversed, Three of Swords reversed, Ace of Swords reversed, Six of Wands. Like, guys, like, I'm fascinated by this reading because the things that you guys went through, it would be very easy for someone that went through what you went through for that person to become bitter. You guys are taking all the negative emotions that you experienced and you're attracting the exact opposite of it. Like, that makes me want to cry for you guys. Like, that makes me so happy. Like, someone who can smile and attract the exact opposite of the bullshit that they went through. That's powerful, guys. Like, I don't even know what you're going through, but like, the empath in me is feeling it. You guys have humor because you knew pain. You guys have humor because you knew heartbreak. You guys have humor because you know what it is to fight, scream, argue, and yell. And now you're finding success and there's humor in it. Spirit is changing life to be more lighthearted around you, Sagittarius. That's so beautiful. All right? That's so beautiful. Something is done, guys. The way that you were before, it's done. You guys, you're turning a new leaf here. We have happiness. Why is this here? The Death card and the Tower card before, the Tower card reversed. You guys went through a lot, but it could have been even worse. All right, you guys dodged some major bullets. With the Death card and happiness, guys, God wants you to experience a whole new life. God does not want you to experience the pain or the disappointment that you have in the past. Okay, guys, keep going. Whatever that was before, that was not the end. Spirit just needed to show you a few things in life to kind of clean up shop. All right. That's like, imagine this. I'm going to speak on this as like a metaphor, but imagine you're going to this event that you've never been to, and somebody who's really looking out for you says, "Hey, I'm going to take you to my person. It's the best tailor in the world. And they're going to fit you for a dress or they're going to fit you for a suit." Would you guys go to that tailor without cleaning up a little bit, without showering, without, making sure you're good? Are you going to be putting on clothes that's worth thousands, if not millions? Are you going to put that on without making sure you're clean first? All right. God just wanted you to be clean before getting in that fitting room. All right. God just needed you to be clean. God needed to clean up your life. Y'all was about to walk in a room. God said, hold up a second, and took a mop and mopped them bitches out. All right, guys, something needed to get cleaned up. All right, and now you're at the finest tailor in the world. God just wanted to get you ready. That's it. You just have to get prepped. We have the Eight of Cups reversed. the High Priestess, the Ten of Wands. There's going to be something from the past that wants to come back your way, or something that you guys might be tempted to go back to, but listen to your intuition. Guys, this High Priestess keeps coming out. Sagittarius, whatever you had to learn or whatever you went through, like, you learned, you got the lesson, you guys are tapped in. There's no doubt in my mind that you're tapped in. If someone asks you to do something and the first thing that happens is your heart drops a little, please don't do it. All right, you guys are completely tapped in right now. So keep going. Something's gonna tempt you to go back to it, or vice versa. Maybe you'll be tempted to go back to something, or they'll be tempted to go back to you, whatever. But that would just bring a lot of burden. All right, you guys don't need to experience any more lessons. You don't have to learn any more lessons. With what you guys learned, you learned all the lessons. You graduated. All right, A's. You graduated. There's no need to go back to school. All right, if you have your high school diploma, you're not going to sit in kindergarten again and do that shit all over again. All right, so y'all don't have to go back to school. Y'all learned. All right, so Spirit is saying keep those teachings close and always remember what you learned and don't fuck up again. No need to go to kindergarten when we graduated, high school, when we graduated college. You know what I'm saying? So purpose. Why is this card purpose here? And behind purpose, guys, is gratitude. Like, guys, again, there's negative cards in this deck. Yeah, guys, something just woke you up. Something redirected you. Something told you what, Spirit is like whispering in your ear, telling you what it is you need to do. We have the Three of Cups reversed, the Eight of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. All right. So I see one of two things. For some of you, your grief literally led you to know what your purpose is. Another thing I see is something that, something fucked up that happened that has to do either with someone else or a group of people, something that you keep thinking about, something that lives rent-free in your head. That's something that could be that could have given you purpose. Okay. Something I say a lot is, a lot of us, we're driven, everyone's driven by different things, but there's a lot of people in this world that if you tell them like, oh, you ain't shit, that drives them. All right. So for some of you, that might be it. Somebody might have wrote you off. Somebody could have said, yo, that Sagittarius is canceled. And you're like, yeah, I'm canceled. Okay. Sagittarius, do you know that you guys are the CEOs of the zodiac? All right. Every sign has its power. Every sign has, what it's like its birthright. Yours is CEO status. Don't you ever play little. Don't you ever don't you ever let someone think that they won. Don't you ever let somebody think that you're small. All right. And you don't have to prove to them that you're not small. Just do what you do and be the CEO of whatever you're doing. All right. People, they'll follow suit. They'll see. All right. So let's use the new deck here. All right, so we're going back to trust, where because you were so betrayed, because you saw so much fucked up stuff, now you can trust yourself to call that out, okay? We have yes, guys, yes, it is okay to trust. Let's get one more card here for trust. Sagittarius, it is okay to trust yourself. And you are relationship material. I don't know who needs to hear it. All right. If you guys were screwed over in a relationship, you've learned enough. And this is spirit saying, look, you're lovable and you're ready to be loved. All right. And you can trust yourself to choose better in love now, especially if that was the area that you were having trouble before. All right. For some of you, maybe there's a Scorpio that was very significant for you. All right. But yeah, guys, you're working hard after some sort of mistake that maybe you felt you made. All right. So now, again, we have humor. How life is being more lighthearted. It's giving you humor. All right. All right, so under humor, we have cultural differences, age difference, and loves another. Spirit, let me get a card for loves another. Temperance card reversed, Four of Pentacles. Mm. A lot of you, DMH, thank you for the 5. Guys, a lot of you, I feel like, have you guys ever gone to school, you go to school and you're crying or you're upset, and then you have like a friend trying to cheer you up and they're like, ah, like, I feel like that's literally spirit in front of you right now, because yes, there's a lot that you guys have been grieving. And there was something in the past that your heart was set on, but I don't think that it was something that was good for your heart. And for a lot of you, your heart can still be connected to this thing. Guys, I see something or someone coming into your life where there is going to be cultural differences, where there is going to be age differences, but it's going to be good for you. You're going to see humor in a way that you haven't. All right. Also, Sagittarius, look out for an energy or a frequency that taps into you with humor, with laughter. Laughter is the best medicine. All right. I really feel like you guys have someone coming in that they're so different from you. And that's exactly what the fuck you need. All right. And you guys, you're like the little I don't want to say it. I know that Aries is the trailblazers of the zodiac, but you guys are the people in the zodiac. Like you guys are so ready for a trip. You're like, yo, I ain't never been there, but my bag is packed. I know you just told me about it 5 minutes ago, but let's go. We out. Like y'all are ready for the shits. All right. So this is something where you're gonna expand a lot. And I feel like you're going to do this with someone that maybe you like, if you just saw them at face value, you wouldn't think that this is like the first person you hang out with, but something beautiful comes out of this. All right. So we have happiness. All right. Happiness. Something has ended in your life. You dodged a bullet. Somebody was playing too many games. All right. Somebody was playing too many games. This could also mean, guys, that you are going to be more playful with your spirit. All right. But somebody could have been playing games with you, especially this past summer. Okay. Great willpower. All right. Guys, something didn't take your spirit. All right. It didn't take your determination. All right. We have scared to commit. So you guys can be in a place where you're scared to commit. Like, hey, high vibrations, did you not see what just happened? I get it. All right. But guys, God is bringing something your way that, like, you're going to try your best to be like, oh, fuck you. But then they're going to say something and you're going to laugh and you're going to be like, fuck you, I don't want to laugh. And they're like, well, you're laughing. Come here, Sag. Like, I don't know. I just feel like you guys are gonna be on like your and they're gonna be, oh, come here, baby. Like it's just like, guys, spirit is sending you the sweetness that you need right now. Like I really believe that. All right, and it's like just in the nick of time. All right, so let's see perseverance here. We have bad habits. So, guys, maybe you have had bad habits that have held you back from certain things in the past. Spirit wants you to acknowledge that. All right, we have secretive. Somebody could secretly be dealing with bad habits. All right, but I don't want you to think that if it is you guys that you know you're dealing with something that you're better off without, I definitely see you getting through that. All right, I definitely see you getting through that. We have compassionate and we have ambitions, or ambitious. All right, so guys, you could do it regardless. All right, you can choose at any moment to change your entire life. Just because you did A, B, and C yesterday doesn't mean you can't be a good person today. Okay. Something is coming in, guys. Spirit is saying it's a safe bet to push forward. You don't have to punish yourself because of decisions and things you've done in the past. All right. We could all change at any moment. All right. A year ago, guys, I was really addicted to alcohol. It fucked up a lot in my life. A lot. I missed a lot of opportunities. I was delayed on a lot of shit. All right. And then I just kept praying and I kept praying. And after a lot of bad things happened to me, I woke up one day and I'm just like, no more. I haven't touched alcohol since. You know what I'm saying? Not even to say I'll quit, but I'll never abuse it again. All right. So, guys, there's going to be that moment where something clicks in you and you say, I want better. All right. If I'm at someone's wedding, hell yeah, I'll have some champagne. Open bar, we out. All right. But getting drunk every fucking day when you got nothing to celebrate, you didn't win nothing that day, you didn't accomplish nothing that day, that shit was not cute. That shit was not cute. Gaining weight, having a cloudy mind, not being able to think, feeling lazy, feeling depressed, that shit was not cute. All right. So, guys, you can get through whatever it is that you're going through, even if it's something that you're keeping to yourself. All right. Purpose. So, what is this going to say? Purpose. Not interested. Okay. Disappointed. On a budget. Responsible. We have Leo. We have Capricorn. Aries. Self-absorbed. Guys, when God gives you a purpose, he does not look at your bank account. I want you to know that. All right. He's looking at your heart. He's looking at your faith. Okay. I think that you guys experienced something where you questioned your wealth, and it's because of how somebody else was acting. All right. You could have felt ostracized. You could have felt left out. You could have felt just forgotten, or you could have felt overlooked. All right. That discomfort, the shit that you had to deal with in that moment, believe it or not, that's what's pushing you into your purpose. The mistreatment of something or the bad energy of something, that's what pushed you into your purpose. All right. This an example of this would be like a woman or man who got their ass beat by somebody, and then they open a woman's shelter or a shelter. You're turning that pain into purpose. All right. It's like God allowed you to feel that way for a reason, because there's just something that you tapped into at that low moment. Hey, I tapped into my channel when I was really depressed, guys. I was so heartbroken because somebody called me broke and they broke me up. They broke up with me. I thought I was going to marry the guy. All right. Life turned out well. Okay. So, guys, this is just something where it's like that pain is going to push you into your purpose. You guys just have to keep up with it. Be responsible about it. Okay. So, guys, let's talk our shit. All right. So let me pull out the oracle cards, and guys, stay tuned for the bonus at the end. And again, guys, if you need anything from me, just check out the description below. Everything is there, okay? All right, so Sagittarius, what is the tea? So, guys, my two oracle decks, they ended up just getting, like, mixed up. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm always going between these two anyways. Might as well just use them both. So bear with me because I have small hands. All right, guys, so let's see. What is the tea? And again, stay tuned after for the bonus portion. See who today's winner will be. So we have Thief. Into you. Archangel Michael. The thief was into you, but you were protected. All right? Very simple. Very simple. You attracted a thief, and God said, We have dirt digging, recalling, dust it off, divine feminine. Like, guys, somebody went out of their way to try to make you look bad. All right? You were protected from this. You dusted this off. And not only did you guys dust this off, but you're in your divine feminine. Like, Sag, I'm fascinated at your ability in this reading to show the opposite of what you've experienced. Do you know the type of maturity and grace that takes? All right? For someone to do something fucked up and for you to go out and look at the flowers on the side of the road and smile because it's a beautiful day. All right? Like, you guys went through so much and you're still soft. That's beautiful. All right? We have caught a case and we have financial support. So this thief, guys, caught a case. And then we have the card into you. They're into you, but why? Financial support. All right? For some of you, this could be vice versa. All right? Maybe you did this to somebody. All right? But yeah, guys, there's someone here that they like you because of what you guys can do for them. An offer. So someone's going to make you some sort of poisonous offer, guys. This comes in under Archangel Michael. All right? You're protected from this. This energy can't touch you, guys. We have haunted. Somebody's haunted by their stupidity. All right? Someone, they know that they were dirt digging. They know that they were, making someone's life more difficult than it had to be just because they chose to make it more difficult. Like, someone knows what they were doing and they know that that was stupid. They look back and they're like, what the fuck was I thinking? Why would I have targeted Sagittarius? What is wrong with me? All right. Someone's realizing they fucked up. because you're still soft, you're still doing your thing. We have children and we have no facts. All right. Somebody was acting like a child, guys. You guys just brushed it off. How can you take someone seriously that laughs like that? And guys, we're at the point as adults that when somebody acts like that, it has more to do with them than it does us. All right. There are a lot of adults here with, inner child wounds. There's a lot of people here with mommy and daddy issues. All right. There's just certain things that it's like it's so beyond us. All right. Ladies in the room, have you ever dated somebody and you felt like you were their fucking mom and it got weird after a little bit? It's like, yo, I'm your girl, not your mom's. All right. Guys, have you ever dated a girl with the daddy issue? All right. Like these things we hold on to as adults if we don't do the proper work. All right. And that's really going to get in the way. I have dated people who have needed mothers, not girlfriends. All right. It's like, I'm sorry, I can't be that for you. All right. Can't be that for you. I'm sorry. It's weird. It's a weird dynamic. I don't want to be your mom. We have photo proof, Queen Rising. So, guys, this person who you felt was a thief, you have proof of what you thought they stole, whether it was something materialistic, whether it was something just physical, mental, emotional. All right. You know what they stole. And guys, they see you doing so well. So now they're into you for financial support because they see you rising. The fuck? Nope. Nope. Here's what we're not going to do. So they're going to try to put some sort of offer on this table, on your table rather. And they're going to be like, hey, Sagittarius, so I'm going to give you an offer that you can't refuse. So for the next year, you're going to pay my rent and you're going to pay my bills and you're going to pay for my food. And guess what you're going to get out of it? A high five from me. Where do you sign? And you're just like, wait, what the fuck? Did you hear yourself just now? And they're going to present it to you like it's a great thing for you. Like, oh, it's your lucky day, Sagittarius. You get to take care of me. It's like, what the fuck? What? Like somebody is going to present something to you that literally just only benefits them. And they're going to present it to you like it benefits you too. And it does not. It does not. All right. This was just to entrap you guys. Entrapment. All right. They just want to trap you. Like someone's going to make you an offer to trap you. That's why you're like, yeah, nah, I'm good. I don't need this. I don't need your help. I don't need your opinions. And someone's triggered. All right. Someone's really triggered. All right. We have idol here at the bottom, guys. So like you're really bossing up and someone's just they're triggered. They're like, wait, what do you mean you want to be without me? You're doing too well in life to be without me. Okay. Like I'd let you go if you were doing less, but you're not doing less. So what's up? We got to fix this. Okay. Guys, marrying for money. Guys, this person is fucking straight up using you. Whoever this is, whatever this is, they don't care about you. They care about what you can do for them. All right. And I'm not saying that to hurt you. I'm saying that as a friend. All right. Especially if you don't have anyone in your circle that's going to be honest with you. I'll be that honest friend. Okay. Someone's using the shit out of you or they want to. Don't let them. We have interlude, fake flexing, and searching. So someone, it's like they took a time off from you, or maybe you guys took a time off from something, but it's like somebody went away. They wanted to make it look like life was so good, but they still haven't found what they're looking for. They still haven't found something that completes them. They're still looking. All right. And they see you, being idolized. They see you on your boss daddy shit. All right. Whether you're male or female, they see that. And now they feel neglected. And now the tables have turned. All right. The thief was laughing before because your belongings were in their home. All right. Now they don't have access. They feel a type of way. They do. All right. Sagittarius, this is beautiful. I don't even know what to name this reading. I'm going to sit. I'm going to think about it. All right. But let's get into the bonus portion. All right. So we have 150 in the room. Okay. I always got to write this down because my pothead ass be forgetting shit too quick. Guys, see, that's how you could test me on reading. If I ever do a reading for you and then you get one a month later or 2 months later or a year later, trust me, I will not remember what I read for you the first time. So when I give you the same reading twice, you'll be like, she's on it twice. All right. So let's see. All right, guys. You ready? All right, here we go. I'm thinking of a number from 70 to 100. First person to get it, I will pull some cards for you. 70 to 100. Ashley Mitchell, number 89. You got it, my love. Ashley Mitchell. Ding, ding, ding. Ashley Mitchell. All right, sweetie. Let's hop into things. Ashley Mitchell with number, what was it, 89? See, that's why I write it down, guys. Yes. All right, Ashley Mitchell. Let's do it, my love. Spirit, please show me the message or energy around Ashley. All right, my love. So we have the Queen of Cups and we have the Magician reversed. Four of Cups. Three of Cups reversed. The Sun card. So what the cards that came out so far, all right, there's something that you are not accepting in your life anymore. All right, because something was just playing with you too much. All right, this could have been a third party situation in love. This could have been, people talking shit. This could have been something that made you upset, depressed, but you chose peace. All right, you're like, look, as much as it hurts, I'm not going to accept this in my life anymore. I choose peace. All right, and the moment that spirit saw you choose peace, all right, because like I always say, we got to teach the universe how to treat us. It opened up room for a huge blessing. We have the Justice card and we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. So Ashley, my love, you are on the side of good karma, all right? Because with the Justice card, I see karma coming in. But this karma is being described as the Sun card, which is a blessing, all right? There's some sort of test that you passed, Ashley, all right? Because you did not allow something into your life. You stopped putting effort into something. You stopped breathing life into something. All right. We have the Knight of Cups reversed. Yeah, you could have been dealing with a liar, a cheater, a manipulator of some sort. All right. But yeah, you cut that out. You walked away. You saw what happened and you saw that you didn't have the right perspective when it came to someone or something. You saw something was a bad idea. With the Judgment card reversed, I don't ever see you going back to this again. But sweetie, after all that bullshit you went through with someone that you could not trust, Spirit is giving you a whole new beginning. This is unmarked territory, all right? This is going to be a completely new experience for you. It's something you've never lived before. But yeah, I see you put a liar, a cheater, a manipulator in the past, and you were not happy with this, but you loved this person or you loved this thing, all right? But you stood your ground And Spirit is rewarding you with a new beginning that's going to be so emotionally fulfilling. All right. You just saw the truth about the dark shit. You saw stuff that you weren't aware of. All right. And it woke you up. But you made the right choice. You said no. And God said, good job. Here's your present now. All right. Good shit, my love. Sagittarius, I love you guys so much. All right. If you guys get a reading, I'll get that out to you soon. I love you guys. Take care.